What's up, everybody? Welcome to Ordinary Effort. We're a bunch of random fans, got some random baseball players, and try not to biff the grid. Mike here with my buddy Josh. We're looking at Immaculate Grid 855, and we're going to talk some playoffs because tomorrow everything starts.
It all kicks off. I feel like every circle on my social media today was like, what do we do tonight with no baseball? What do we do? This is that day that's just like a glimpse into a miserable winter when baseball is gone. And yeah, we get to talk baseball tonight, talk playoffs. It's been a little bit of a whirlwind. I guess just to get the obvious out, Mike, how are you feeling
My
about the
winter, my
Mets?
winter is starting early. I am in a state of mourning. I hate this. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what's worse. The 3.5 month decline that the Mets went through this year, or
Oh,
the decline we went through in 2007 when we had the 7 game lead over the Phillies at the beginning of September and let it all slip away. I'm not surprised because I
yeah.
know better than to be surprised as a Mets fan. Man, I'm upset. Because, okay, here's the thing. Last year, I expected nothing of the Mets. 2023, we sold everybody. 2024, I was like, we're punting the season. And then we
They
got
went on
the
that
run we got,
miracle run.
right?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm not going to expect a championship in 2025, but I feel for the first time in a long time,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm back
Yeah.
to the Mets fan misery. But how are you feeling? Because your team.
I'm in a little bit of predicament, to be honest. Like, I've said this to the people in the Discord before. I grew up in New York, obviously a Yankees fan, but I've been here up in New England for almost 6 years now, and I've sort of, yeah, that's what I'm saying, fake side, like, sort of adopted the Red Sox. And this is the first time I've had to confront, like, well, who do I root for? Because they're head to head in this wild card round. So I feel like my parents are going to disown me. But I'm pulling for the Red Sox because I've watched a lot of games with my wife this year. Probably more Red Sox. We got the Nesson package. I've been
Oh,
to a couple
nice.
games at Fenway. It's just a fun team. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's going to be a tight series. I think Giolito being hurt kind of maybe it's not as pronounced for the wild card round being a 3 game series, but it's definitely a huge hole for a longer series to not have like a defined third starter.
Yeah.
But I think there are some fun matchups generally. I mean, I did like a little bit of like a bracket for myself. I feel like I don't know. The AL is, to be honest, it's a little weak. It's like it's I don't know where that like change has happened, but in the last few years, it feels like the AL just does not stack up the same. I think the Mariners could go on a nice run with the pitching they have and the lineup they have, but I don't
Yeah.
know if it's like to what end. Like, does anybody take down like the Dodgers or Phillies or Brewers? Like, I don't know. What do you think,
I
Mike?
mean, look, the Dodgers were trying to give it away this year, it
Yeah,
seems, and
that's true.
they still
Yeah,
couldn't do it. They
yeah,
obviously they're not the one seed. Um, the the Brewers, I,
yeah.
I don't
They're
understand it,
wild.
but
Yeah,
they're they're the best
yeah.
record in baseball, right? So
It's wild. Yeah.
so
I
what do we have?
slept the Dodgers. Oh yeah, so we got the matchups. We got Yankees, Red Sox, Guardians, Tigers on the AL side, and then on the NL we've got Padres, Cubs, and then Dodgers, Reds. I really
So
feel like the Guardian. I mean, the I know Pete's in the chat and Swampy's in the chat, so apologies, but uh, playoff baseball is such momentum, and I'm not saying anything can happen in a 3 game series, but what the Guardians have done to the Tigers is just like
yeah,
unfair.
yeah.
Like,
I think Cleveland's dangerous just because, like you said,
yeah,
the momentum. I mean, the turnaround they had after because they didn't buy it. They never really buy at the deadline.
no,
But I mean, the way they just overtook the Central is you have to think that. I mean, their pitching did really well down the stretch, right?
mhm,
A lot of young
yeah,
pitching. You've got Jose Ramirez there. Not that this is like in depth analysis or anything, but yeah, I mean, I think Cleveland's going to be tough. Toronto's been playing good. The Yankees have been playing really well, though.
yeah, they
Um,
have, yeah, they're coming into this postseason really hot, and they line up pretty well from a starting pitching perspective with Fried, Rodon. Schlittler's been really good. Heel is fine. Like, I mean, they've got a lot of arms in the bullpen. It's some of them have been pretty inconsistent. So I think I don't know. This wild card round is just so unpredictable. It's so hard
Yeah.
to know what happens there. 3 games back to back to back. Bullpen's just that's tough on a bullpen if your starter gets chased early. On the NL side, I feel like I mean, I would love to see the Reds shock everybody and knock the Dodgers off. Do I think that's going to happen? I don't know. Another team that's really
I,
hot right now. I mean,
here's the thing about the Reds. I mean, yeah, it's okay. They did get in on the last day of the season. Well, yeah, right, because they tied the Mets, but they didn't exactly like storm their way into the playoff. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I remember, I don't know. I was talking to my cousin earlier, uh, Tom, who's been a guest on here, and
yeah.
I think the stat was that the Reds went 26-29 down the stretch and
Mm,
still overtook the Mets with a losing record. So it's not like the Reds went on this historic run, right? To really
mm,
like they didn't do what Cleveland did.
yeah.
I I I have to think that the Dodgers are still going to beat
That's probably
Cincinnati,
true. It's just a
but
3 game series, though. You manage to
I
win
know.
one game, and then all of a sudden
I
it
mean,
changes. Like in a 5 game, 7 game series, it's just like I would take the Dodgers every time, but you just like never know what happens in a 3 game series. I mean, I still pick the Dodgers. Like, I
yeah,
think I'd still pick, like, I don't know, Padres, Cubs. I think I've got the Padres, but I think that's one's a little closer.
right. I think Michael
It's
King
hard.
is pitching out of the bullpen in that series, right? I don't think
Yeah, I
he's going
think
to
you're
actually
right.
start.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, well, Tip O'Neill says the Reds are winning it all. So, I mean, kind of all we need, I guess. Like,
I
oh,
mean, that's
man.
it. We've sealed it. The Reds
I
are
don't even know. Like,
the.
I just got to say, the commitment to this bit to also make a YouTube username named Tip O'Neill is just like,
That's pretty good. Yeah.
well done. I mean, yeah, I guess drop your thoughts on the playoffs in the chat. We could talk about it the whole time. We're not a sports coverage show by any means. So we're just
No.
kind of two buddies talking what we think is going to happen in the postseason. But drop it in the chat. We see obviously a lot of familiar names. What's up, everybody from the Discord? If for some reason you're tuning in for the first time, like Mike said, we do this. Actually, we've been doing streams less often, but we've been releasing episodes twice a month. We've
Yeah.
got content on Instagram, is where you can find most of our stuff. Ordinary Effort there. So, I mean, we'd love if you give a subscribe if you don't already here on the YouTube channel. And then definitely like join the Discord if for some reason you're here and you're not already in it. It's just a ton of fun. We play Grid together all day. If you're
Yeah.
watching this after the fact, after live, like check the show notes or the YouTube description and just come join the Discord.
Yeah. Not basically daily, multiple grids where we'll play as a team. Whoever's in the chat at the time somebody will run a grid. People, if we get 9 people to sign up for a grid, everybody gets a box. That's pretty much how it is. And we have a whole bunch of different themes that we've seen people run. It's really gotten pretty creative and it's a lot of fun. So if you like playing grid, you're a baseball fan, join the Discord. I don't think you'll be
Mhm.
disappointed. I'm not going to promise anything, but I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Speaking of the Discord, this
Yeah.
grid came from the Discord. Shout out to our guy Toby who found this one. We put a call out saying, let's find a grid that features playoff teams. And I just knew within seconds somebody would find a really good one.
Yep.
And this fits. Grid 855. We've got played catcher, Brewers, Guardians, Blue Jays, Mariners, and only one team. So if you haven't attended a stream before, Mike and I'll like do part of the grid, the two of us, knowing very well you guys would ghost it and we are not going to ghost it. But
Yeah.
we'll throw a couple boxes to the chat and try to get a consensus pick in there. But yeah, Mike, where do you want to start?
So I will say, normally, I feel like the Discord tends to lean dead ball era heavy. So this is more of an expansion era grid where really Cleveland's the only old franchise on here. Um,
Mm,
but I I was looking at this before we started up, and I always love that only one team column. Like,
yeah.
I always think of like the random guy who whether you're a fan of the teams in this on this grid or not, like if you happen to be watching a game and that random
Mhm.
call up just got into a game, I feel like that those are always fun to throw here. Or if you're a fan of the Guardians or the fan of the Brewers, and you've been watching for a long time, who's that one guy, right? So a couple guys come to mind. Let's start with Cleveland, I guess. A couple of those
Yep.
guys come to mind for Cleveland. Obviously, you have a bunch of like those guys in the bullpen, right? They still have a pretty young pitching core. So you have
Mhm.
Cade Smith, Tim Herron,
So good. Yeah,
um,
Heron. I was thinking about him. Yeah.
who's Trevor Stefan has been injured quite a bit, but I'm pretty sure he's only pitched for
Yeah.
Cleveland. There are a couple other guys like was it Big Christmas, Janeski Noel. I'm probably
Yep.
butchering
Yep.
his name. And then if you go back
Oh.
a few years, Lonnie Chisenhall, I think, only played
Mm.
for Cleveland. And
Yeah.
there was a
Nice.
pitcher. Do you remember Danny Salazar? He
Sounds
had a
familiar.
he was a starting pitcher. He was pretty good, but he ran into a bunch of injuries, and I don't know if he's. I feel like a couple of years ago he was attempting to make a comeback. I don't think he's made it back to the majors, but he was pretty good for a few years there, and just like had the injury bug bite him. But um, those are some names
Who?
that come to mind for me. What about you?
No, I thought about the bullpen right away. I feel like these only one team boxes, I instantly go into fantasy mode of like fantasy baseball. What bullpen guys did I track throughout the year? I mean, Cade Smith is not even trackable at this point. He's just very rostered.
Yeah,
But who's the I'm blanking. The first Kyle Manzardo.
Lizardo.
Did
Yeah.
he ever I
Oh,
don't think he ever made a debut for Tampa Bay. I could be wrong though. I was surprised when they traded him.
that's a good question.
Um
Because I remember liking his profile as a minor leaguer, and he was very close to getting called up
yeah.
by Tampa. Whether he did or not,
I
that's a
want to
great
say he
question.
did not. I don't know confidently enough. I don't know if anybody in the chat remembers with Kyle Manzardo, but um, yeah, similar. I think we talked about him a couple times because the hitting profile was not unlike like Vinny Pasquantino, just like a really good on base guy.
Yeah.
And so I was surprised when Tampa Bay traded him, and like when Tampa Bay trades prospects, it's never good. But
Yeah.
I mean, that being said, I like some of the guys you said too. I think like Cade Smith will be a little higher because it's just been really good lately. But
And he took over, right, the closer's role when
yeah,
Clase got suspended earlier this year. So
Heron. What about Sam Hentges? Did he pitch anywhere else or
that's the guy I was thinking. Sam Henry. Yeah. I don't think he's pitched anywhere else.
yeah. Yeah,
Um,
Pete said in the chat that Manzardo only played for Cleveland, so that's an option too.
okay.
I don't
I'm good.
know. Hentges would be good. I think a reliever would be good, but I just don't know for sure if Hentges
Yeah, he's
pitched
only.
anywhere else.
I
Yeah.
This is like one of those
Either
Sionel Perez situations where like I only remember him
yeah.
on the Orioles, but apparently he pitched for the Astros and I think possibly the Reds before he got to Baltimore. Um,
Yeah. Jessica thinks Henches was a Guardians pick. So, I
yeah,
mean,
and
I
he's been out a
think
lot with injuries. He might be a sneaky
right.
one
I
here.
think he'd be good because he's not like a super high leverage guy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm good
Let's
with
let's
Henches.
let's
Yeah.
do that. Sam Henkes. And there we go. 0.1% starting
Nice.
off with a
There we
hidden gem.
go. Okay.
All
Nice.
right.
All right. I have an idea. Maybe we'll hit the Brewers one team us and throw the bottom right to the chat because I feel like
Oh,
the bottom right, they might have some really good ones. But
yeah.
Brewers one team, I'm thinking same thing with relievers like Abner Uribe.
Joel Piamps.
Uh, Plans play somewhere else. I feel like we've
Did
done this
he?
before, but I'm trying to remember actually. But I know Abner uh, definitely works. There's the guy Mears got came from Colorado. Um, Gosh, I'm trying to
Oh yeah,
think who
that's right.
else
Nick
comes out
Nick
of that
Mears.
pit. Yeah, Nick Mears. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, well, what's the guy who they got from the Brewers? Caleb Durbin. Sorry, they got from the
From the
Yankees.
Yankees and with the court that was
Um,
the Nestor Cortez trade.
uh,
The guys that
yeah, I
came
think
back.
he might have been included in that Devin Williams trade,
Oh, right,
possibly.
right, because they made two trades last. last
Caleb
offseason.
Durbin might work here. I don't think he ever made it up with the Yankees.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Uh, yeah, Cortez and Durbin for Devin, right? Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. Oh,
So
that's right. Okay,
Durbin
yeah, yeah.
works. I guess did Joey Ortiz ever play for the Orioles before he probably did, I
He
think.
might have gotten a very
Yeah.
brief call up with Baltimore because they were kind of cycling through those prospects at one point over the last couple of years. They had like Colby Mayo came up. Obviously, he came up again this year. Uh, Kerstad came up for a while. Stowers, Dylan Beavers, like they've just had a ton of like really good prospects.
I'm thinking about Mike, do you remember when I first joined your fantasy league and you and I pulled off a trade with Nick Lodolo and Garrett Mitchell? And then Nick
Oh,
Lodolo got hurt, and then Garrett Mitchell like tore his like rotator cuff.
so it was a fair
Anyway,
trade,
Garrett Mitchell, yeah, we both were equally unhappy.
right? Yeah, it's really
Garrett
earth
Mitchell
shattering.
works here,
Yep.
and Joey Weimer, if he's still on the Brewers, I don't know if he is.
No, no, he actually I
Did he
think
get
has
traded
played for
or
Cincinnati. I think he got
okay?
traded in 2024. I
Yeah,
forget for
okay.
who, but I think he's not a Brewers only anymore. Um,
I like the Durbin or Uribe works. There's got to be more bullpen guys we're not thinking of, but
oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean we could stick with relievers. Relievers are always kind of
yeah,
more likely to fly under the radar. Durbin kind of was a regular player this year for
yeah,
them.
and he kind of like was a somewhat big name for the Yankees prospects, so I think maybe Uribe is like a little bit more under the radar. Um,
Yeah, let's do it.
let's try that. Let's try that.
Abner Uribe 1%. Okay.
Okay, all right, not that under the radar. So,
No, no.
um, all right, let's pull it to the chat. We'll throw something up here. If you don't know, there's a little bit of a delay
I was just
sometimes.
gonna say, yeah, good call.
But we're gonna do played catcher and only one team. And just drop your guesses in the chat. I mean, we'll try to think of some guys while you do. But we'll kind of go with like a consensus a little bit after we
Yeah.
get a few good ones. I mean, here we already got a couple like
We're going back to 1884 in the
well,
chat here.
Tip has
My
got one of his close friends. So
wow.
Ed Sixsmith,
Oh,
of course. Frank
wow.
Gilmore. Um,
Here I am thinking like, oh, Patrick Mazeika would be a great one. It's like, nope.
yeah,
Uh,
wow.
there's a lot of good names going up here. We got Steve. I don't even Lamassney,
Lamassney,
Steve,
Brian Milner.
Tom Tuschinski. Wow, these are
These are
I've
like those
never heard
Instagram
of any of these.
videos where it's like guys when they hang out or whatever, and it's just like just random name after random name. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
all right, I don't even know how to narrow this down. I mean, I'm almost thinking like best name right now for me. That's Ed Sixsmith, but
Yeah, that's a good one.
it's a pretty good one. Oh wow. Lamassney played one game overall for the 1999 Red Sox, Bakeside said. So, Bakeside, if you can hear this, was that his only career game like ever? Or
He said
like
backside, by the way.
oh backside. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. Uh
One game overall. Wow, that's okay. So for me, it's down to the guy who played one game, Lamancy, or the guy from 1884.
who apparently also played one
Right.
game. Matt is right. Classic roommate of Dust Mops Calhoun.
Discord legend Dust Mops Calhoun.
I don't know. I could go either of those guys. Maybe let's let the chat decide, I guess.
Yeah.
So either I gotta not butcher this guy's name. Either Sixsmith or
Ed Sixsmith, or was it Tom? I lost it.
Lamassney.
Yeah.
All right, just throw who you want to see
Steve.
on
It was
there.
Steve.
Sixsmith or Lamassney. We'll go with a more or less consensus that we can count quick. Uh, oh man.
uh,
Okay, it looks like Six Smith is
Six
the,
Smith. Yeah.
but backside, that's a shout. So I gotta look that up.
This is gonna
All right.
be. This is
Ed
gonna be.
Six Smith. I'll just get the hidden gem ready.
Yeah, just we need the oh my
Okay.
goodness, 0.002% hidden gem.
Does he not have a
Fantastic.
picture? Like what's
I
going
don't know if
on?
this is like an
Like
internet issue
I
or if
don't
this
think
is
it
like a
like
baseball reference issue, but yeah, it doesn't
man.
appear he's got a picture from 1884.
No picture. Wow. Also Jessica says he allowed 5 pass balls that day. So that's
And that's why he played one game in his career.
incredible.
Fantastic. Okay.
um yeah,
Wow.
all right, cool.
Only thing better than like one of those grainy black and white. There's two. There's a drawn picture. Have you ever seen like the baseball reference headshot of
Oh
it's literally
yeah.
a drawing or no
Yeah.
picture at all? Wow.
Yeah. Who's the guys like Delahanty? I gotta look it up now. I don't think he's playable on this
Delahanty.
grid. I think he has like a ridiculous uh
I found one the other
baseball
day. I
reference.
found a great one the other day, and we won't do it right now, but I'll throw the name in case you want to. Anybody out there listening wants it. Wilbur Murdoch
Oh
was like an
wow.
outfielder for the Cardinals in the 30s, and his picture literally looks like a line drawing with like a Sharpie. We'll get
Yeah,
back to that at some
it's
point in the
Jim
future, but yeah.
Delahanty. Just looks
Oh,
like
Jim.
he's
I thought it was
absolutely
Ed. Oh.
stunned that they're taking his picture, but
Is he the one with the
um
mustache?
he's no mustache, but there's
No
multiple
mustache.
Delahantys.
Okay.
So
All right. I'm all
all
over
right,
the
I
place here.
digress. Anyway.
All right.
Let's yeah, let's go maybe the Blue Jays column. Like
Yeah.
Blue
Actually, do you mind if we start with the
Jays.
catcher here?
Yeah, let's do it.
So I want to give a shout out to Bex, who has been running. This
Nice.
is our second season of our grid league. This is just like a shameless Discord plug, the entire thing here at this point. But yeah, we've been doing a grid league where every week we play a different grid. We have teams of 3, and again, different themes each week. Last week's grid was low rarity theme, and my team came in second with a .223. But
Which is
on that
wild.
grid, we had Blue Jays catcher as a category, and we threw the Blue Jays' current third string catcher scored us a very low score. So I'm going to lobby for Ali Sanchez here.
I'm good with it. You know, I'm
Um,
not gonna have an argument. Yeah. I
I'm,
mean,
I'm open to
honorable
other names.
mention Eric Kratz, but there's another box
Always.
for him. Yeah, I like that shout a lot. Apparently, which just good to know, Raul Ibanez caught 1 game for the Mariners.
Oh,
Just for a
okay.
future box, John
Now
pointed
is that
out.
is that going to be one of those like everybody now knows that
Yeah,
Jorge Posada played second base type things?
right, right. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm definitely good with Ali Sanchez. Yeah, let's
All
do
right, let's
it.
do Ali Sanchez. 0.7%. Wow.
Okay, all
Hidden
right.
gem, but not nearly as low as he was the other day. And wow. Okay, I guess maybe the grid we did was older than this one. So
Okay.
this might have been actually he might have been on the roster when this grid came out. But
Backside
yeah.
pointed out he's the third string catcher for the Red Sox right now, which I do remember they were
Oh,
carrying 3 catchers for a little bit. So I don't
okay.
know. Interesting.
He was
Yeah.
I think he was a one-time Met also.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
But all right.
If we
So
move up a box, that I mean, I'm not saying we have to do it, but that is the box I was thinking might be a prime Eric Kratz box because I don't think
ooh,
Toronto and Milwaukee are any of his like notable teams. The other reason I would lobby for him is he's a Phillies legend, and I kind of, as much as it pains both of us, I like the Phillies' chances to go pretty deep this postseason. I feel like, and I know we have a lot of Phillies fans in the chat, so they're just probably self-deprecating, don't want to hear it, but when you have a core that has done multiple playoff runs, I feel like as a guy who sits on my couch and knows nothing, I don't know, that feels like it has to mean something. Like these guys are like a little tested in the playoffs. I mean, the Wheeler being gone is really
yeah, that's a
rough.
rough one.
Um,
But
but I really
Sanchez has been
like,
unbelievable.
yeah, he has been right.
Yeah.
I just feel like I like their chances. Like I don't maybe this is naive. I think they can beat the Dodgers if it lines up that way, which I think it would in the bracket.
Yeah.
Um,
I
anyway,
mean,
Eric Kratz is a Phillies legend, is what I'm getting
yeah,
at. But if
always
we can,
always down to throw
yeah,
Eric Kratz here.
Brewers Blue Jays is a great box for him. So
Yeah. Eric Kratz, 0.4%,
okay,
hidden gem, and a triple play.
nice. Okay, there we go. Nice.
Do we
All
want to do
right.
we want to throw one out to the chat?
Let's do it. Yeah. So maybe Blue Jays Guardians.
Yeah, that's a good
Throw
one
that
because
one.
I outside of, well, okay, Josh Donaldson works here. I don't want to use him,
Yeah.
and Andres Jimenez works here. I don't want to
Right.
use him either. After that, kind of gets a little. Actually, does Joe Carter fit this box?
I wouldn't know. I'm not really, it's like a gap in my knowledge.
I don't think he's. I don't think we should throw Joe Carter, even if he does fit here, because he's very, like, most notably known as a Blue Jay. Oh, there's some good ones in the chat though. So we've got a couple Jeff Tam. The Jeff Tam is a good
mm,
one. Pitched one game for Cleveland. Love those. Love those one
Lance
game.
Parrish.
Yeah, Lance Parrish came up
Um,
in conversation the other day as a catcher also. Actually, I remember when I was digging into 300 guys with 300 plus career home runs. He has over 300 career home runs, and I had never heard of him before I looked that up. So,
I
um,
like the Jeff Tam one, and I'm pretty sure it's Toby, and Toby picked this
I think
grid.
so. Yeah,
So I'm good with giving him a shout here. He also, yeah, I'm good with it. Toby,
yeah.
thank you for finding us this grid. Yeah, I'm good with Jeff Tam. Yeah.
Let's do it. Jeff Tam, 0.02% hidden gem.
Nice. There we go.
Beautiful.
All right, nice. What
Uh,
box do we want to leave for the chat is what I'm kind of thinking. Which ones
I,
do we want for ourselves? Like,
I feel
um,
like the way with the names that have been thrown out in the chat already, I feel like we have to leave that catcher box just because
yeah,
we're going to get some real good ones. But again, I mean, if there's somebody who I haven't embarrassed to admit that I haven't heard of Lance Parrish. I see people
yeah.
roasting me in the chat, and rightfully so.
I think
But
I have
again,
his baseball card, but that's as far as it goes. Like,
definition of
yeah,
ordinary
sorry,
here.
Swampy. It's it happens here. Let's leave the catcher one because I feel like they'll come up with someone really, unless we just get totally stumped on another one. But
Yeah. Well, okay. So if we could start at the top, Cleveland, Seattle. Richie Sexton works here.
oh, nice,
Um,
yeah.
I don't think he's going to be the most rare by any stretch.
I was trying to think if Ruben Sierra fits any of these because he fits Mariners, but I don't think he fits Cleveland or Milwaukee. Mariners, Guardians.
Well, you've got Josh Naylor fits this,
Oh yeah, yeah,
but
very
I
true.
don't
Yeah, but this
I
is a
don't think.
fairly recent grid, so it's
Yeah,
probably after that trade anyway.
yeah.
Gosh, my brain. Richie Sexton, it's a good one.
Oh,
Uh,
in the chat, Franklin Gutierrez.
yeah,
That's a good. That's a
I
good shout
do
out.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah, that is.
Larry Anderson, Bill. I don't even know how to say that. No Hordney.
Oh wow. Yep. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, probably Bill Nahordny, David Bell,
Oh,
Kevin
Ron
Millwood.
Vallone. Ron Vallone really like the Discord's obsessed with Ron.
Yeah, that's true.
Um, I like that Franklin Gutierrez shout a lot.
I do too. Yeah.
Um, and Josh is a good dude. Great name too. Um,
He had a longer career than I thought he did.
yeah,
12, 13 seasons. Wow. Okay. But yeah, I don't think he wasn't really like a, I remember him more as like a fourth outfielder than like a
mm,
primary guy. I might be wrong, but I trust
yeah.
that if they threw him in the chat, that
I'm good with it.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Let's do
Franklin
it.
Gutierrez, 1%. Okay.
Okay, nice. There we go. All right. Center box, Brewers, Mariners. First one that comes to mind is that we said him earlier, but Nestor Cortez, because he was out in
That's
Seattle,
right.
I
Yep.
think when he was like a Rule 5 guy. And then I mean, I might be mixing up I know he played for Seattle. I'm pretty sure Seattle let him go and he got maybe returned to the Yankees, something like that, either hit
Yeah,
there or
that was
Baltimore. But
right.
so he works.
Richie Sexton works
mm,
here too,
yeah, you're
but
right.
again,
Yeah,
don't love that one. Carlos Santana works here.
yeah.
We've used him several times. He's still
Oh,
going.
Ron
He's on the Cubs
Valone.
now. Oh,
Yeah, he is. Yeah, which I was totally thrown off by the other day when I saw that on the TV.
yeah,
Um, yeah, that's what I'm thinking with Jessica is that people might forget Nestor played in Seattle altogether, but
yeah,
John. I mean, Ron Valone definitely seems like the consensus pick. Um,
yeah. I'm good with that.
I gotta be honest. I don't know Valone enough to like have him in my like grid arsenal.
I don't. Yeah, I don't either. I'll be
I just
honest.
looked it up. He's a first round pick, so that's good too to pop here.
Really, for
Yeah,
who drafted him?
the Mariners.
Okay.
Um, yeah,
Wow.
he played for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 teams. Um, so this is a guy we should know. So I'm definitely good to use him
Yeah.
to try to get that in my arsenal. But Ron Valone,
Ron
mm,
Valone, 0.5% hidden gem.
nice. Is he like the more sophisticated Edwin Jackson? Like I just feel like no one uses him like that, but it's a lot of teams.
That is a lot
Like,
of teams. Yeah.
um,
I
I'm
mean,
trying to
I don't
see if
know
he's
about.
got any other stats like sub 3 for the Padres.
Wow.
Um,
Okay.
sub 3
Yeah.
ERA for the Mariners.
I don't know anything about him. I
Yeah,
feel
we got to
ashamed to
study
say it
this.
again.
Like,
Yeah. I'll be
no,
honest. I feel like
same.
I've been a little rusty with the grid. Like I haven't.
Yeah,
I There was a stretch where I was playing multiple grids a day because I didn't. When we found it, there were already like
yeah.
100 something grids in, so I would go back
So much to
and
catch
do
up
ones.
on.
Yeah, but life's been busy.
It's true. Dollar store Edwin Jackson. He also got 10 wins for the
Oh,
Reds. Oh my god, poor
wow.
Edwin. Yeah, or poor Ron, I guess.
Yeah, I would
Um,
rather be Edwin Jackson than Dollar Store.
yeah, I guess
That's
to cap that
pretty
one off
harsh.
though, sub 3 ERA for the Padres, 10 wins for the Reds, sub 3 ERA for the Mariners. Maybe I'm doing this only for me. You guys probably already know this. Um, Whole ton of teams. First round draft pick for the Mariners. Never made an All Star. So,
Okay.
did he ever hit? Um,
Ooh.
yeah, but never a 300 season. Okay, still,
Okay.
that's a great, great
He's
one.
no Tommy Hunter.
He's no Tommy Hunter. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. Mariners played catcher. We'll throw this one to the Discord to close it out, or practically the Discord here. Throw it to the chat. Um,
Yeah. So
let's
there's
see.
this guy.
Mariners played catcher. Drop your shouts. I mean, Jesus Montero comes to
I was
mind, but I don't think that'll be
yeah.
super rare. Yeah, we do have the Raul Ibanez
Oh,
that John mentioned.
Tuffy Goose Switch is a good one. He former Philly, or I don't know if he ever played for Philly. But Pete Cosma, Tigers legend, threw him in the chat. I remember he was a
mm,
Phillies minor leaguer probably around the time of that epic Mets collapse in '07. But
Tuffy, yeah.
yeah, that is a really good one, actually.
It's like an A+ name, like
Yeah, it's really good.
all right. That to me, that's the leading contender behind like that and Raul as of right now. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I just have a feeling that Raul Ibanez is going to be one of those like 2% because once people figure out he was a hack for this kind of category, same as the Jorge Posada at second base, same
Yeah.
as like what was the other one? Like the Gidry
Gidry,
in center field,
Mantle in the
yeah,
infield.
Kirby Puckett at
Um,
shortstop kind of thing.
I'm definitely good with Tuffy. I saw a couple informal votes for him.
Yeah.
John, this is grid 855, by the way.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm
Um,
blocking it with the search bar here. There we go.
I saw one, two, three sort of excited guys for Tuffy. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely good with it.
Hold on. There's two toughies in MLB
Like, what are the
history.
chances?
And
That's
they played
wild.
99 years apart. All right, we're gonna go with the more recent toughie. 0.1% hidden gem, ending us with a
Nice.
4,
There we go.
which is
Nice.
rarefied air grid. Yeah, that's
Sure is. That's about as good as it gets on this channel, I gotta be honest. But
very little credit to us, mostly credit to the chat because
we
we
had a couple in there. Maybe
they
how
get
many
it.
boxes can we call our own? I guess Henches,
Henches,
Uribe,
Uribe,
Sanchez, Kratz.
4.
That's about it. Four.
Yep,
We gave
4 to
five to the
4%.
chat.
Yep,
Ordinary. Ordinary.
ordinary as per
Uh,
usual. That's why we're
yeah.
here.
Oh man. Well, this is a lot of fun. I know a lot of people in the chat are just normal Discord people, but every once in a while someone sneaks in who just found us for the first time, or maybe you're watching this later. And if so, thanks for checking it out. Subscribe. We post these videos at least twice a month. And like we said earlier, we're on Instagram where we post a whole ton of content. So uh and join the Discord, which I think everybody in
I
the
was
chat already has.
I was
But
just gonna say, I feel like shortly after this ends, if you're new here, join the Discord. You will probably find people playing at least
oh
one
yeah.
round of Immaculate Grid, if not multiple rounds. These
100%.
things, these things go. I mean, I put my phone on like do not disturb after a certain time of night, but like there's been a couple times where I'm up late and I just get pinged like, oh, who wants to do a late night midnight grid? I'm like, you know what? I don't need to sleep. So
Yeah. Well, Daniel already started the poll to play Team Immaculate right after the stream ends. So, I mean,
it's
I'll
already
probably
underway.
play. Like, I mean,
I gotta
I'm
hop in there
up. Like,
too.
so, hey, thanks for tuning in. I know we like stole some time from Team Immaculate if for those of you who are in the Discord, but it's a lot of fun to play this with you guys. So, yeah, Mike, anything else I miss or,
Uh, no, I guess just to bring it back, I hope the teams that you root for in the playoffs do what they
yeah.
want you to do because mine won't be doing it. So hopefully
Yeah,
some of you are happy out there.
we'll check in mid or end of the postseason before baseball's over. But
Yeah.
yeah, thanks everybody for spending part of your night with us. So we'll see y'all next time and
You know what
stay
to do. Stay
ordinary.
ordinary.
Stay
Stay ordinary.
ordinary. Yeah. Yeah. All right. See you next time.